maybe if Zion played the start of the season, it would be easy to be like, oh, for sure, he's rookie of the year because he's likely to be an all-star the way he's playing. The Pelicans could probably be at the 6th position, the 7th position. Like that's what our brain goes to. But the reality is, best case scenario, he only plays 37 games. Ja Morant has been playing at a high level the entire season. So if I'm going to give anyone the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to give it to Ja, just because I like the totality of the season. But like what we're experiencing with Zion, it's like better late than never. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is
we'll take it.
And this is the better. Like you think about it, he's giving you 24 points per game in 29 minutes. He's efficient. He's out here moving the needle for the league like we've been patient to see. Now, like again, like, that's why I was like, we get in our feelings, we get excited. I think if he played more of the season, not just a third, it would be easier to make that claim if he played half. Maybe if he played 60 games, but 37 in total, it's hard for me to diminish what someone has done who's really been there the whole season, even though if he did play the whole season, we know what the outcome would likely be.
Exactly. I'm just wondering if we were falling into the trap because, like I mentioned, I was 6 days without internet, anything like that. And when
How did you live?
But it was just funny because the first thing I came back to were highlights of LeBron James against Zion, like exactly what the league was hoping for.
Yes.
And that 11-second stretch where Zion goes down and bullies on the block and throws one down, and LeBron hits like a 50-foot three as the retaliation.
Which, by the way,
that.
my goodness, he's doing that. Like, I don't, I'm an analyst, and I'm trying to understand it. I can't. He did it again yesterday. Crosses half court. I'm like, is this like a good shot? Yeah. I mean, it goes in, it's a good shot. You know what I mean? Like, it just blows my mind. I don't know. I've been cooked. My brain's been cooked over that.
Right now, we have Ja Morant going up against the Lakers in round 1 if it all ends the way it does with Memphis. Everybody's wondering, can Zion get there with the Pelicans? They're now 4 back from the A slot.
They needed
but
to win
also
yesterday.
Sacramento, Portland, and San Antonio are all in front of New Orleans as
Shout
well.
out to Timmy D getting that win in the head coach spot.
That's awesome.
Popovich missed for personal reasons. Duncan coached the game. So you can have this guy as a teammate for the next 5 to 7 years. Zion, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum.
Why are you doing this to me right now so early? Okay, if I could have a guy, Zion, Ja, Luka,
and Jason.
You know who the right answer is.
I'd say Trae Young, but we worry about the defensive side of the
which
floor,
is legitimate.
I'm going to go, can I go 2 ways?
Sure.
Like, Zion, the game comes so easy to him.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm a coach, I would want, like, I know this is a teammate question, but if I'm a coach, I want a guy like Zion because you don't ever have to run plays for him to be successful. Like, everyone talks about, oh, is he durable enough and stuff like that. The way, like, everyone's looking at the end of the play, not the whole play. The game comes so easy. Backdoor spin dunk, in transition layup, offensive rebound. Like, if I'm a coach, I want that guy. Now, if I'm a teammate, I kind of want, even though Luka Doncic, like, they're number 1 in offensive rating, he's literally bringing the offense back in Dallas. I might go with Jason Tatum. That guy is
By the
different.
way, I love the way you just said that. I might go with Jason Tatum.
I know it's probably premature to say this just because he's had a remarkable stretch. But watching him in person in Boston, he looks like the guy that could be the guy that wins you a championship if he plays at that level.
Wow.
Like what he's able to do just one-on-one. Like I saw him finish at the rim against Dwight Howard. And then you can think about like LeBron and then eventually, AD in the mix. And like, this is Jason Tatum, finishing up against them. Not like Zion, that just changed the scope. And then he pulls it out to 3 and hits you with a step back and just hits tough shots. The things that he was struggling with years before, it's coming to him naturally. And he's just looking like a star, and that type of star that will win and can score in a lot of different scenarios. Luka could do the same thing, but Jason Tatum is just different, and I saw it in person with my eyes.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.